What's up, y'all? It's a beautiful day today. I ain't made one of these in a while, so today I'm gonna say, right. What I've come to discuss isn't. What am I trying to say? We are not affected by the words that we don't let affect us. Simple as that. Now to go into what I want to talk about. It's been a lot going on recently. Can't lie. A nigga had been in the mud, but I've still been trekking. It's definitely times like this that make your eyes open wider than they already are. And so I was just thinking like, it really isn't about what it was that made you realize what you realized. It isn't about the context that made you come to the revelation. It's about the revelation itself. Because the end of the day, regardless of what goes on, it's always going to be something, one and the same, something that's on the same coin as something else. The other side, you know what I'm saying, to the straw. It's always going to be two sides to one thing. So whether it was something good disguised as bad that made you come to that revelation, or something bad disguised as good that made you come to that revelation, it's about the fact that it made you realize. And it's them realizations. It's them thoughts that you have afterwards, the shit that make you go, huh. So that's why. Or that gotta be the only explanation. Things of that nature. When you start putting the puzzle pieces together. When you start doing shit like that in your brain, that's what's important about that. That's what's important about the revelation, what it does for you. Because, I don't know, I just feel like I had to come up here and say that, because it's just been a lot of shit going on. And I can't even lie, like, nigga got pissed off today. And I don't get mad. Well, that's a lie. I used to have anger issues bad. I used to have them bad. And if it didn't pair no better with no self-control either. So a little nigga running around not being able to control his anger ain't good. But granted, years of life enabled me to dominate that weakness of myself and turn it into a strength. Now I have the utmost of patience with folks that I usually don't have patience for. Now I have the utmost composure in situations that I usually lose my composure in. Now I have the utmost respect for people I wouldn't normally respect. It's just the motions of life that just made me realize some things about it. And into that, like, to put into kind of context about what I'm talking about is, yeah, like, I got mad today, but very quickly, like, I realized, like, it don't help to get mad. It never helped to get mad. But two, if, like, it don't do nothing getting mad, especially if you know why you mad, especially if you know the cause of why you get mad, especially when you know yourself, or you know why you do the things you do. It become a lot harder to let your emotions control you. It become a lot harder to let your flesh dictate who you really are. And to that, I just want to let y'all know, I just want to come here to say, don't let nobody, I don't care if it's your pops, I don't care if it's your moms, I don't care if it's your blood brothers or sisters, cousins, friends, strangers, animals, spirits, whoever. Don't let nobody try to tell you how you feel is wrong, or to tell you that the way that you feel is not right in any scenario, situation, because feeling is beyond anything we as men have created. The things that we use in our daily lives as tools to traverse this consciousness and reality that we've created for ourselves are everything that came after us. All these things that we use, me speaking to you right now, me using this blunt as like a de-stressor, me being able to look at you and translate this message through a phone portal, me being able to do the things, all the things that I've been able to do so far came after the fact that we were able to feel. So therefore, I want to make sure all y'all know, just remember, if that's one thing, if it's one thing that you know what I'm saying, you can't fix about yourself, or you can't help, or you just, you know what I'm saying, you might not like yourself too much. If it's one thing that I suggest to all y'all to change and just like really strengthen, is to respect your feelings, respect your flesh, respect the way your flesh feel. Regardless if it seem in the moment, if it seem like, you know what I'm saying, maybe I'm tweaking, maybe I'm acting out. Because granted, there are going to be times where you're going to misconstrue, where you're going to miscommunicate, misunderstand, and things are going to get out of proportion when they don't need to. But as long as you understand that, okay, that is what it's going to get to if I don't dictate myself, if I don't control myself. And that come with feeling. You know what I'm saying? People's words, they affect you. If you let other people's words dictate your feelings, you will never have control of yourself. You will forever be chasing the validation of other people. You will forever be chasing the way people think about you. You'll forever be chasing just the connection that you think that the other person could provide for you. Nah, that connection comes from within here. It comes from in your heart, my boy, my boys, my girls, my sisters, brothers, babies, everyone. Children of this planet. That come from here. I don't care how manly you is too. That shit, respect your feelings. You feel sad, cry. That's why we cry. Crying helps sadness. You feel angry, rage. Get mad. Tweak out a little. Get it out your system. You feel happy, go get somebody a hug. Go tell your mom you love her. Go buy your siblings whatever they want today, just because you felt like it, because you felt good. Make somebody else feel good. You know what I'm saying? But our emotions are our strongest and most important tool, because it's the only tool that our flesh didn't create. It's the only thing that can't be dictated by another person. And once you learn that about yourself, I promise you, loving yourself will get so much easier. It just starts with that respect and just acceptance. Respect and acceptance. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's just respect and acceptance. Respect yourself. Respect the way your flesh feel. And accept the fact that your flesh feel like that in that moment. Even if it don't feel good. Don't try to run away from it. Because all that's going to do is put you in a cycle where you start feeling bad. You move on to something that make you feel nice. You come down off of feeling nice. And you end up back where you was at. Right back where you was at. And then you start that cycle up again, because you come back to feeling very bad. And you like, I don't want to feel like this no more. So I'm going to go find something to go feel that. And if you're not feeling it with your own self, if you're not doing it, if you're not learning what's making you feel that way, or delving within yourself to learn about you, then you're never going to be able to love yourself. You're never going to be able to respect yourself. You're never going to be able to be okay with the fact that you feel the way you feel. Because I guarantee you, a lot of the population, even me, I can't even say I'm immune to it. I may have better jurisdiction over it, but I'm not immune to it. We all human. It's all going to affect us the same. Like words, actions, all that do move people. But it's only if you let it. I like this quote. I tell it to everybody. I I was reading this book, and basically it was just like suffering is optional. He was standing with a man, Buddha was standing with a man one day. They seen two arrows, the man seen two arrows flying at him. He got struck by the first one, and that shit hurt. He know it hurt. And so he got struck by that second one. He know that shit hurt. So Buddha was like, yo, you know you ain't have to get hit by that, right? He said, what you mean, bro? They was both flying at me. He said, the first arrow was physical. No matter what, you always gonna feel the physical. You can't, that's inevitable. That's like time. You can't stop time. You can't stop getting hurt physically. But you can stop the hurting up here. That only happens when you want it to happen. If you see that first arrow coming and it hits you, you know you can't escape that. But that second one, you just got hit by that first one. You see that second one flying at you. You gonna sit there and take it, or you gonna move out the way? It's as simple as that. So it's how you decide to go about it. It's how you decide to let it dictate you. And I know that could be a very hard thing to say. You know what I'm saying? That's easy to say, oh, don't let feelings get to you, or don't let words get to you. And that's why I say you have to respect your feelings. Because if you could respect the fact that, yeah, sometimes these words anger me, you're going to realize, like, yeah, it angers me. You let it go. When you're in denial about it, you hold on to it. And holding on to it makes you think about it. And the thought, that soul thought, makes you angry. But if you accept it, you're not going to dwell on it, because you're going to be okay with the fact that, yeah, that's true. So what? And then you move on. You're not as angry no more. That all comes with just respecting the way your flesh feels. You got to. That's the most important thing in life. Just respect your flesh and the way it feels. That's all I got for y'all today. Number love. I'll catch y'all when I have another banger for you.